need like a new instance. I've never had this happen ever. Fucking bullshit. Oh, I have to like go and come back and some of my equipment's broken now. Fucking great. Let's see if I can look this up, figure out how to change instances in this game. Guess not. You're back and in one piece. Are you successful in your task? Did you take care of the orcs? Of course I did. Victory certain. You're a fine sort for delivering those supplies, Daster. Unfortunately, I trouble so far from over. Something else you needed? Try gotta figure out a way to make ourselves all a bit invisible and are shagging up the choke. But we just did this quest. It was the exact same dialogue he gave me the first time. Alright, we're gonna sneak our ass all the way up here. Try to avoid this bullshit. Oh. I'm leaving, boys. Fuck yo shit. Fuck yo couch. Make the run all the way back. Oh yeah. Oh.
Denied.
There we go. Wrong sound clip. Yay! Oh, collection complete. Boom. Like how this area is like completely fucked. Straight through the textures, the shadows are all jacked up. Let's see if we got any invisible mobs in this zone. I want that shiny. Get it later. Want that one too. What the hell? I have never had to deal with that shit before. Seriously. Like, at least I casted it. Fuck off. So bugged. Hear that chanting on the wind when he threw the ashes from the crest of the overlook? That was the spirits of the Caldane warriors, who are still standing on the ground, fighting there in the Rygor, singing your praises. Glad to have helped. Still fucking attacking me. I can't get this fucking invisible mob to fucking de-aggro. Like, I still can't see it. Shadowy Ice Mane, like what the fuck? I'm gonna give me some fucking insight, because this is like ridiculous. Now that you've helped honor the spirits that have fallen, perhaps we can assist them in a more practical way. The sooner our men have laid the Rygor skeletons to rest, the sooner they can nourish themselves. If you need to kill skeletons, I'm in. I was hoping you'd say that. Perhaps more important than killing or re-killing them is keeping them blasted things down. The necromancers are causing us the real headache. Since when did Rygor orcs practice necromancy? Since now, until recently, we've never heard of an orcish necromancer, shaman, or warrior type, certainly. But they've never been able to dabble with the dead. I've never heard of it either. Fortunately for us, it looks like the Norks have picked up a new technique since becoming isolated on Arolis. Rakan posited that they might have turned to necromancy as a direct response to seeing our cold rain brethren return from the afterlife to fight them. What do you think? Well, it's possible that they petitioned one of the darker gods to grant them the ability. Whatever that means, it stinks of an act of desperation. There isn't much opportunity to grow and replenish the ranks without resulting in raising the dead. They're more resourceful than I had imagined. In the end, I don't suppose that matters much. Around those depths they won't sink to in order to win this battle. It is what it is, and we have to deal with it from the front. With what's in front of us. Allow me to explain. The Oryx Dark Art practitioners have whittled crude necromantic totems out of unusually opaque black crystal. They place these totems near the piles of their dead, and after they burn, they haul their flesh from their bones. How the totems affect the pile's bones? I'm sure to tell Brill is and Syrah's Brill is my maker. The red skeletons rise up out of the piles, ready to fight again. I expect that destroying these totems will slow down the protection of the undead. I can do that. Ah, I was just telling old Rockbacker here that we were the one for the job. Head back to the battlefield in the south of the totems there, and don't expect the Rygor to let you succeed without putting up a fight. They don't scare me. Don't expect the Rygor to let you succeed without putting up a fight. Seems other people have that issue too, where shadowy or stealthy creatures don't render. Seems to be a... Jeez, it's like a stream of these bros coming out here. Seems to be a common issue, not a good one. Shadow maps, soul. I wonder if it's something with that issue. So, for instance, then I'm standing here and it's gone. I just turn off shadow maps. Can I target these stupid shadowy creatures now? Which is just pew. Oh, I can finish it. Oh, I'm taking damage. Taking damage. Yep. And I can't see the creature. Oop. That ain't helping. Kill some of these bros. Okay, you just got fucking wrecked. I don't know. It'll probably be an issue later, which sucks ass. Portal casters. Beatable, yeah, of course it is. From Scout, still haven't figured that out. He's on Rygor Island too. And at the Great Shelf up there. Guess that's Rygor Island. Slurry. Did I get it? Yeah, I got the core. Geronimo. Sweet, sweet discovery XP. No. Does that help my FPS at all? Took that off. Maybe. Not really. Still get shitty FPS drops. Who knows? Like some in windowed. Already killed bushwhackers. None of them assholes can see me. Ooh, shiny. Nice. I got it off. Are you still ain't dead? What? Yay. It's a marauder. Marauders. Unamos Marauder. And you did. Is that all the quests for over here? Portalcasters is repeatable. That's complete. Totem Annihilation. Destroy Totem. Called Totem Annihilation. And usually there's a spot on the map for it. Bring it. Come at me. These things. Yeah, of course. Snow is so bright. Great Shelford. Probably doesn't look as cool though. That's not bad. Like the Pathfinder's cowl, but like this new gear. It looks nice. Great. Hail Helga. Memories of that battle are clear as if they happened yesterday, and echoes of that battle resonate to this day. I have defeated the orcs as promised, clinging to life. I led the final charge against the orcs, and for my valor I was the first to die. I was cut down, slaughtered by the blades of a dozen grinning blue monsters. Hardly a fair fight. As I fell, the Rhaegar forces roared in unison, a triumphant guttural shriek. Impassioned by the sight of my death, they met their charge head on, and the last thing I saw was my faded vision as the orcs rushing forth. Ah, that's when you were killed in Battle of the Choke. The din of the battle faded, and my will went black, but I was not done yet. I fought to return to consciousness. I swam through a murky void, kicking and thrashing, struggling to find the surface of a blind, bubbling sea. It felt like an age passed. Is that a description of the afterlife? And suddenly, the world snapped back into focus. I found myself back on the field of battle, covered in snow and blood. Orcs forgot about you? The orcs had trampled over my broken body and were locked in battle with my cold rain. I pulled myself to my feet and drew breath again. The fight raged on, and I was alive. Or not. I was slain, yet somehow I returned, clinging to life. I thought my wounds were terrible, but I felt nothing but fury. Siege was not over. Is not over. I crouched unseen behind their lines. Their backs were to me, and they were preoccupied with the doors before them. The opportunity to shatter the dwarf's formation was within my grasp. The bloody siege is not over. The Rhaegar still lurk on the floating islets below. They have manufactured crude ballistae and aimed them at their shores. I got you. You click the Age Islary core? Quickly, I must incorporate it into the spell link before the core loses its potency. Oh yes, most fascinating until you turn yourself into an imp, or sweaty fire. So how's the Frostborn ward coming along? It seems to be combining successfully. Is that it? The fuck? For now, no more tests, no more running around? I think not. I shall test this on myself. I'm confident that it will work. When it does, I will produce the parchments needed. Thank you for everything. Between helping me scribe this spell and thwarting the Rhaegar, you have helped the people of New House more than you can know. Gee, I don't know what to say. Please accept this token as our thanks. Ugh, you sneak of the death upon you. I suppose that means the task of dealing with the totems is complete. You did as promised. I suppose we should be thankful the weather isn't one pillar, or you'd really stink. Very funny. I have some bad news. The Rhaegar scouts have been disabling our wards just as you've been destroying their totems. What are these wards? These wards are beacons that allow a Cooldain spirit to return to this world and remain here, so long as the resistance is needed on the battlefield. That sounds very similar to the Rhaegar's necromantic totems. The important difference being that the Coldane spirits retain their will and conscience. They aren't controlled by dark magic. Tell me more. Our brethren don't have to return to the field of the battle unless they choose to do so. Of course, valor in the face of overwhelming opposition isn't unusual for the Coldane. Straws opt to follow the light from the ward's beacon and return to Norath. It doesn't sound like abandoning their surviving allies is a choice at all. There's always the choice, just as you could choose to help us again or walk away. I'm walking. Goodbye. You know I want to help. The wards that were disabled need to be replaced. Furthermore, they need to be placed in areas around the barrier between our world and the realm is thin. Well, I know where this barrier between the worlds is thin. The Coldane spirits have indicated as such with stone. They've etched designs in the snow indicating the best locations of the worlds. These spirits have been seen on both sides. After all, so they would know. The sooner I begin, the better. Here are the wards. Head to the south where the fighting is heaviest and poke around. You want to keep an eye out for the arcane patterns drawn in the snow. Those designs indicate the best location. Place the wards. Heard. Place a bunch of wards. Sabotage the ballista. Shit. I hate when I do that. There we go. Oh, right here. But what about the IC bridger? Okay, there we go. Nice. All these places. There's a bunch of stuffies. Oh, okay. It's got this little thingy. What? And over here. Wanna go? Slice. You wanna go, mate? I don't think you do. Whoa. Who said to attack? Sure as fuck didn't. Using a movement ability turns on auto attack. Is that how this works? Silly ass game. I want you. Are you serious? This risen Gregor followed me the whole way up here. Fucking Rygor, man. Just fucking die, please. Get off my nuts so I can kill this other guy. So close. Oof. I thought I was freaking dead. 13, nice. was so close. Phew. Alright, we got some ballista to just. Did you just. Oh, okay, no. Friends. Friends. Come here, boy. Like that. Destroy this. Oops. Interrupted. Interesting ballista design. Not really what I expected. Where's the ward go? Not sure. I should just swim back this way. Ooh, there's some glowy blueness. Must be the D ward. Bring it. Let's go. Got no mana though. Which one drains power? 2? Nice. Nice. Sound still's good. Gotta keep checking it. To my surprise, I was still breathing. Crouched and unseen behind the lines. Destroyed the ballista. The Coldane were giving it their all, but they were losing the ground. We stood to lose everything we'd fought and bled for that day. Is that when you intervened? I hefted my trusty shield in Hannah, screaming a battle cry to Burrell. I set upon the orcs with a vengeance. I was bristling with a quick that I had never experienced before. They were caught completely unawares. The orcs within my reach fell from my hammer before my onslaught like so many snowflakes. When they turned to see who had flanked them, their faces were aghast with horror. They cringed at the sight of me, certain they'd already seen to my demise. Shrieks of fear rang out amongst the Rygor, and then, the lines broke. Orcs fled to either side to avoid my wrath. Fear spread through the ranks like wildfire. They scattered, and we pressed the advantage. They sought quarter from our attacks, but none was given. Our foes retreated up against the ledges of the choke, and I spilled over it. Drove them off the choke. Scores of orcs toppled from the cliffs into the icy waters below. Our forces drove them into the ocean. In the chaos, I went over the edge with them, still swinging my hammer mid-descent. So you were victorious? I plunged into the frigid seawater, still grappling with an orc. My body was racked with wounds and weariness. It was at that moment that I'd breathed my last. I died again, and became Shu who was twice slain. How were you thrice slain? All in due time. It's not an arbitrary whim that leads to the dead to forsake their graves and mingle again with the earthly associates. I long for no repose or reward, simply wish to assist my brethren. You have continued to help them, as demonstrated by our arrangement. They long for the repose of reward, they simply exist to serve as tools of their masters. What do you mean? They are tools of destruction. They are marionettes dancing on invisible strings, controlled by the necromancers that created them. The Rygor skeletons are unholy abominations with no mind, no will, and nefarious purpose. I will destroy them for you. Seek out skeletons on the island known as the Forbidden Ossuary of Ice. The ossuary floats off the coast to the southwest of Erelis. You've got it, friend. I was expecting your return, and you never disappoint. How'd it go? The wards have been placed, and they were most effective. That'll tip the scales back in our favor. Well done. I hope we can tip them even further. I hope so too. There's the business of my nightmares I'd like to speak to you about. I'm in constant fear for us unseasoned codeine fighters. When I close my eyes, I can see them faltering. In my dreaming sleep, I stand frozen in the midst of the fracas, watching helplessly as another green warrior is about to die. What else do you see in your dreams? I'm in a maze of long hallways. There are mounds of bones strewn haphazardly. Scores of crackling undead spawn from the piles that mill about. Not far from what's actually happening. And that's what most disturbs me. Someone should get out there and destroy the monster generators. Does this mean you're volunteering? How would I go about it? Use your weaponry, a heavy rock, or your bare fists, if that's all you have. I don't care, as long as you've been grounded just like powder. Only then will the Rygor skeletons trouble us no longer. My patience for these shuffling skeletons is running out. Best we destroy them at the source and quickly. Win your way through the forces of Rygor orcs, running the gauntlet, or so to speak. Okay. I don't think I can use that yet. What is this? Ooh, okay, there we go. Welcome, Dastard. Did you bear good news? Are you successful in your task? Disturbing the piles of the bone caused the undead to form and attack me. Perhaps this was not the best tactic. Sorry for sending on a fool's errand, Dastard. My zeal got the better of me. It's understandable, Dastard. The worst part of this nightmare is feeling utterly hopeless. But Igo's forces are as strong as ever. And to be completely honest, your efforts haven't helped us gain much ground. Really? Really? What about it? The orcs took to disabling our wards while we were smashing up their totems. And they're making more of the blasted things as we speak. Your efforts, while valiant, aren't having lasting impact on their skeletal hold. The constant assailant of undead is wearing us down. We've gone about this plan of attack all sideways, if you ask me. What precision strike is in order? What do you have in mind? Yoko's necromancers are the ultimate source of the undead army. You need to locate them. Makes sense. My scouts are giving me conflicting information. Mappin thinks they're behind the Snoid's Rift on Rago Isle. Letki thought he saw a cadre of necromancer types gathering on a floating chunk of ice off to the northwest. Any other reports? Aye, old Blizzardbeard is under the impression that they're simply working their dark magic out in the open, carving the totems under cover of night when we're not looking. Old Blizzardbeard? Oh, hey, that's not his real name. We just took the coming in that since he has ale suds in his beard more often than not. Any reliable information? The most reliable reconnoitering we have, as confirmed by Scout Dansk and Scout Clawhammer. I thought I was Clawhammer. Indicates that the necromancers have holed up in the Nether Cavern. The cavern is on the isle of the west side of the southwest. Off the coast to the southwest. It sounds more plausible. It's the last place I would have ever expected to find them. Even if it weren't Orcish territory, that area is treacherously difficult to navigate and prone to cave-ins. We've considered it too dangerous to explore. These orcs are wily. Their behavior defies expectations. Aye, the lead is solid. I'm sorry to burden you with another grim task, especially when the outcome isn't certain. But could I count on you to explore this cavern? Of course. We call it the floating isle of forbidden ossuary of ice. Search for the cavern entrance in there and look for the inside to the necromancers. If you find any, give me a sharp side of the axe for me. I'll give him my own personal kind of justice. Let's see, they should be... Is that here? No, I guess so. Or... a Fizzlebang. Get off me, jerk. I don't want any. Go away. Go away. get up onto this island. Oh, they're all like 13, man. Oof. Might be tough. Can't even get up here. Over here, I guess. There we go. Animated Rygors. Definitely have a quest to kill the Necros, right? Thought I did. That's right, study that skeleton leg. Alright. 4 more of these bastards. Die. We must. One more. Wait, no, that was it? Was it? Yep. Alright, 'cause the Necro. Necro. shiny. Tonga bone fragments. Yep, I know, you're all gonna attack me. Oh, not a chance. Run! What is still attacking me? Is that a necro following me the whole time? Right, I'm almost back. Alright, so we're gonna take just a minute, take a little break. I'm gonna grab some food. Been going for about 3.5 hours. Alright, so and I'll be back shortly.